Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hell for Leather and the Elite Performance Setup Shop SK Modified Series, round number 1, USA Raceway. Over 28 of these ground pounders in the SK Modifieds are showing up here to USA Speedway for their first debut of the season. Of course, last week for Hell for Leather, they did run a Legends car race here that wrapped that first race up. Now we go SK Modifieds, and boy, oh boy, are the Modifieds fun to watch. We've seen them on Thursday night with the Tour mods. Now the SK mods a little bit different, a little bit less horsepower underneath them, but still a ton of fun to watch. And we're going to get right here with you. As always, it is Matt in the booth here tonight, ready to go racing here in the Elite Performance Setup Shop SK Modified Series. And again, I want to thank everyone for coming out here tonight, ready to go racing. You've got about 3 minutes of practice here in the SK Modifieds left before we get qualifying underway, and we'll kind of talk you through the way this is going to go here tonight. Big shout out to all of our partners down there as they scroll through on the left-hand part of your screen. Of course, right now on screen, Sim Coaches right there, as well as Admin Box. Some great partners here, Elite Performance, many more that make all of this happen and occur for us here to come out here and put on a show for you guys. Of course, Cutterman Racing Team are there as well. So now tonight, as we get ready to go racing, what do I expect to see here tonight in the SK Modifieds? Well, from experience in SKs, a little bit less horsepower than the other mods, tour mods that we see run so often. To me, you've really got to make it count here with the SKs. Keep your momentum up, because if you don't, it can get very tricky to try to get anything done. It's a very momentum-based car here at a place like USA. And with qualifying coming up here in about 2 minutes, you want to be one of the top two, because you're going to lock yourselves on the front row for that 75-lap feature later on. You don't have to go through the heats and worry about where am I going to start. You're going to know right off the bat here, and that's the best case scenario, to not have to go through the heats and have to do all that fun stuff that you're going to have to do if you don't get on pole. And I think that it could be a problemo for you if you don't make it. But I'm going to actually do my due diligence here, and we're going to back up a week. So everybody put it in reverse, because we're going to go back 1 week here at USA Speedway, back to a Legends car race that happened 1 week ago in Hell for Leather, and that series it ran 1 week ago, and it was, I want to say, as we take a look here, we'll go take a look at who got the win there 1 week ago, just last week at USA. It was Chase there getting it done in the winner's circle 1 week ago for the Legends cars, where they turned to 61 laps here tonight, or last week. It's going to be a little bit different here. If you think about it, how does some of these drivers come over from that Legends car race, come back here in the SK Modified and make it count? We're about to find out. We're a minute out from where we will start qualifying. And Andrew right now, top of the board right now, they're in second, Jack Hotterman, they're in third break. Eric Steele, Aaron Johnson right there in the top 6, at least in heat racing, or in the practice run. Again, 28 cars being the field. It has to be a concern there if you don't get on the top 2 to where you'll wind out here. If you don't end up getting that top 2, man, I would be really, really concerned the rest of the evening. Qualifying ready right now as we continue to wrap up this practice session. Let's talk to somebody real quick, because we do have a moment. Where's Jed? Where is he? Where is he? Trying to track him down. There's old Jed. Well, I can't move him, unfortunately. I don't have to be worked on. Can't move Jed. But Jed down there in that JRT iRacing team, ready to go. Let's see what he can perform and do here tonight. Right now, just waiting on qualifying to kick off, and here we go. So here comes the fun. Qualifying. Two cars on the front row. Everybody else, you're going to have to race for it. We'll get everybody up to speed here. Let's find out who is going to get put on that front row here tonight. Everybody will roll off of pit road here. Cars coming. You see them exiting pit road right now. Who is it going to be? To be the top two, the guys that get to breathe after this before we go heat racing and say, okay, I locked myself in. Everybody else gets to panic a little bit and saying, well, I got to go heat racing here to set up a lineup here for the feature. Right now, there is Clinton Mattel right there, as well as Mike. So everybody pretty much, Nicholas Smith, Eric Steele, Joseph Ralph, Robert Matthews. A lot of these cars already on track. Here we're going to start to see times come in, and here we go. Tied top of the board right at the moment. Andrew right now P2. They will be the top two that you see. Out. Right now, Quentin Mattel. Blake Green, Cole right there as well. Eric Steele going to top it 20.45. Now Steele going to bump, looks like Andrew off that top two running order. Let times click in here a minute into this qualifying session. Right now, Eric Steele looking to be the man to go to the pole position tonight. Good for Eric here. He'll roll through. You know, let it click through right now. Again, I don't want to say that everywhere else doesn't matter, but everywhere else in this qualifying session, but the top two truly does matter. You got to go to your heat race, sort it out from there. At the bottom of the racetrack, Michael Peters right now in the 20 camp. Peters right now, P14 in the 27. That's going to put him pretty deep in that in his heat. If he can't pick up some more, and he does not, he'll wind out 14th, does Peters. They continue to rock and roll here, figuring this out. Martin on track. Looks like everybody, all but Larry. Of course, Larry, their race controls. The 28 cars have already taken time. Cotterman right there jumps to the board, jumps to the top. So that's going to be Cotterman and Steele going to be the top front row of the main event if it ends the way it is right now. They are the only ones in Florida right now here at USA breathing. Is those two right now on the top of the speed chart. Now, I do want to bring up, because I've got an interesting point to this. What does this do if you do not become one of these top two drivers in this lineup here? If you're not Cotterman and Steele, what kind of nerves do you have going into your heat races knowing, you know, you have a bad run in the heat? You're going to make the feature. That's not the issue. But you can line up so deep in the feature that it can pretty much end your night before it even gets going here. I know a mid-evening race, not something that a lot of guys are used to running. How do you settle in? How do you get into a rhythm in these modifieds and get out there and get the job done? That's going to be the question of the night, I think, for this 28-car field. And right now, Steele and Cotterman, those two, the coolest cats in town, I feel like. And we do have Jed, looks like. Let's see if I can talk to Jed. Hey, Jed, you got me, buddy?
I sure do, brother. How are you?
I'm doing all right. We'll make sure everybody can hear you here. Unfortunately, I couldn't pull you guys, but at least I got you up here. Man, what a night so far, guys. Wow. So, Jed, they can hear you, man. I'm surely impressed with the series so far, man.
I appreciate it, Matt. I've kind of put my heart and soul into this. I've done it with the opinions of all the drivers, and it's something that I really am proud of. So, the setup is a little different. You know, obviously we have you broadcasting this race for us, which is awesome. So I had a vision, and I just wanted to be a little different, and this is what I come up with.
Well, man, it's turning out pretty well. Now, I will say this. You and one more, Mr. Steele, they're really the only two that's not taking antacids right now because y'all are on the front pole for the main event. Everybody else starting with this heat coming up. I'd be popping antacids and trying to get my stomach to settle down because if you make a mistake in the heat, you're going to be in the back near your start to feature here. That's not going to be good.
Yeah, but Matt, the only problem is though, I'm gonna sit here for 10 minutes or 20 or however long it takes to get through here, and I don't want to say I'm gonna get out of my rhythm a little bit, but we got a warm up session. But I like this will be the second week in a row I've qualified on the pole, and I don't know. Sometimes I just want to race.
Here we go, man. Well, we're going to let you go back to your hauler and get ready to go in just a few moments. But right now, we're going to line the rest of the field up, buddy.
All right, buddy. Thanks, man.
And for man, have a good one. All right, here we go. We're going to line them up. There's Ty. Everybody ready to go here. Here's your lineup as they get ready to go in this 10-lap heat. Now, we're going to go to a ticker style here in a moment. But right now, here's how they line up. You got Ty, Clinton, Chris Vance right there, Kyle Martin, a lot of Luke back there as well, Jacob Natal right there, Brandon here in that 7th spot, Nicholas Smith, and all right, now as much as you would be nervous about a heat race as we get ready to go green, it's also an opportunity to move yourself forward before you even get to the main event here tonight. I think that's what you got to look at this as, opportunity. Because if you do not move yourself forward here, you're going to have 75 laps in the main, and I think that's going to be the concern. It's a little bit easier to make moves here with 9 cars on track than 28. So we're going to put 9 on track here. We're ready to go. This should start the inside lane, I would imagine, for the A main. We are ready. Folks at home, pull your seatbelts tight. Go for leather, and it's going to be the Elite Performance Setup Shop SK Modified. First heat race of their season. Out of turn 4, Flagman going to put it in the air. Ty going to lead them down. We're going to be green. Here we go. 10 laps to settle it. You got 10 laps figured out. Again, these SK Modifieds, really momentum based, side by side, front row, second row, third row, going to be dead even now down the back. Here we go into 1 and 2. Quentin out front. He'll take the race lead. Quentin, great job right now to the race lead. Everybody else going to hang on as well. Quentin going to get away. Kyle Martin trying to hold on to second, but he's going to have Ty underneath. Ty going to dive to the bottom. He'll get clear, and you see the draft down the straightaway, even at a place like USA, a little bit effective in the SK mods. There comes the 73. That's going to be Mr. Chris trying to move forward, 8 to go. Quentin Natal early on in heat number 1, going to lead Brandon A back here as well. Jacob Natal trying to close in. Clinton out there leading. Jacob's like, yeah, let me get there. My car's good too. Don't worry, I'm going to be all right. But right now, he's in the top 7. Right here, they come off the corner. One car way wide back of the pack. That's the white and blue machine of Nicholas Smith. Got up there nearly into the outside wall. And that's another thing with these SK Modifieds can happen. It's hard to tell where your right front's at when you get close to these walls. And if you get into it, man, it's going to drag that car almost. And right there, you see it. It drags it into the wall. He'll bounce off, keep it straight. If you get that right front into the wall, it's going to drag you into it worse. The tail out front. He's got company, no. Ty not letting him get away. Nose to tail, top 4. 5 laps to go. How hard, if you're in the top 4, do you battle here for a spot, knowing that, this is probably for 3rd, 5th, etc. In the A, if you wreck out here, you got to think that every car is a row that you're going to go backwards. 4 to go in this heat. A tail Oh, he's going to let the lift. That's going to give Ty the opportunity. Ty going to get alongside. They're going to freight train the bottom. The air around goes Ty. Disaster for Ty. 3-4 cars now front straight away. Big mess, and that's just what we talked about happening. It's smoke pouring out of these cars. And they're going to go from starting near the front to near the rear of the A main, and that is disaster. We just got done talking about that. Take a look at it real quick here. Race continues, no caution, of course, in the heat race. But take a look here. Here's where we talked about could be disaster. It happens right there. Got tagged by the 99, clips him. The 9 goes around. Fourth place, the 10 car is a kind of an innocent victim. And they're going to go from great starting position to disastrous. Quentin the tail right there out front. He's like, I am glad I was clear of that. Coming to the checkered flag. Quentin the tail is going to come out of turn 4 to win heat number 1. Kyle Martin should come home second. There's Kyle, Jacob Natel, a little bit of a battle there. Kyle Martin second, Jacob Natel in third. Man. Well, we talked about it. How hard do you push the issue? Well, when you push up to that line, that's what can happen. He'll blow it down. First 10 lap heat in the books here tonight at USA. Oh, that is going to be interesting. Where was the echo coming from, Frosty? Was it when I was interviewed? I know where it may have came from. I'll check it there next time. Well, that happened, didn't it? Man, 11 to go. Heat number 2. Disaster happened. One. We'll line them up. You're going to have Aaron Johnson, Cole Tyler Daniels, Eric Sellers, Jim Love, Timothy P. Martin, Mike Winter, Benjamin Richards, Donald Fish. The 9th car here in the heat. And if I do mess up some names tonight, I do apologize. Brand new to the league. Once we get a couple of races in, I'll get familiar with everybody and we'll get that figured out. That's kind of normal process at this point for me. Mess them up, figure them out, and then we're good to go. So, and I hope the echo is gone. It may have came from Discord, which is relevant to this Discord. I don't like Discord because of that, but we're going to get them to go. 9 laps to go. Elite Performance Setup Shop SK Modified Series Heat number 2 on the evening. Ready to go. And I got a mad cat here on the bed looking at me because he's trying to sleep. And I'm over here screaming like a wild man. So as we get ready to go here. Time to go in the Elite Performance Setup Shop SK Modified Series Heat number 2 here tonight. This time we'll get back going once again. I want to thank everybody for coming out here. Show your support. Hit that like, subscribe button if you like what you see. 10 to go, and we are ready for heat number 2 of the night. Pretty even start out front. Now, after what we've seen in heat number 1, do you guys at home think it changes the, never mind, mentality of the guys up front? If you're up there, do you not try to make a boo-boo? Those side by side, 10 to go here. Side by side for the race lead here. Have to go to the tower for heat 2. That's what we'll do. We'll go to the tower for heat number 2. There we go. 8 to go. And everybody hanging on. Run 8 laps to go. Oh, what do you do here? Once again, everybody single file. Eric Sellers right there as well. We go with heat number 2 right now. Tyler Dangles right there as well. Look at Dangles in the second. Tyler Dangles, Eric Sellers. Top 3, Aaron Johnson there as well. How do you approach this? As you can see on a little bit more spread out is Aaron Johnson, Tyler Daniels here in the first few moments of this race. 5 laps to go right now. Johnson right now hanging on as well. Tyler Daniels hold to the Bell and Timothy P. Martin. 4 laps to go here first. So pretty, shall we say, slow-ish and calm-ish heat number 2 here tonight. 3 laps to go. Martin, Winter, and Love inside the mix here. Love 7th. Sorry about the ticker right, the ticker at the moment. It's just a product of heat racing sometimes. Up front, we got a little bit of a battle for second. Right now, Daniels holding off Sellers with 2 to go. Now, this is the same type of scenario we saw 1 heat ago, where cars ended up turned around and it cost them a ton of running orders. Running orders, yeah, that's a word. Positions I was going for there. And there we go, double file, 1 to go. I'm Sellers and Dangles. I'm not going to push it too hard. I'm going to just let this heat wind out. And be like, I'm good, Captain. I'm good right where I'm at. Checkered flag out for Johnson. He'll come to the checkered flag. There it is. Heat number 2 in the books. There we go. There's yet another heat down in this one. Got 1 more heat on the board here. 3rd heat of the evening. That is 8 cars. And that should transfer everybody. Except for 1 LCQ in, I would believe. I'll have to see what we can do. So again, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for coming out here tonight as we get ready to go back racing once again. Here we go. And to go, ready to go once again. Up front, it's going to be Andrew leading the way. And this one once again here. So again, we'll get ready to go for this heat here tonight. 10 laps to go in this one. Start it off. On the go, there is the 20s alongside the 12 front row. That's Crane, Andrew, Gillen, Michael Peters. And the top 4, Crane right there in 5th. That's, I believe, Scott Crane, if I'm looking in that top 5. So 9 to go. 1 more heat ready to roll. Here we go. 8 cars is green. We're back underway. 10 to go here tonight in heat number 2. or heat 3, excuse me. Everybody will work to the bottom once again. Third heat of the evening. There's Scott Crane inside the top 5. Michael Peters, Dylan right there in third. Side by side, deeper in the pack, there's Scott Crane, Joseph Ralph. One blinking car. That's not a good feeling if you're underneath of them. Can't really tell where you're at when the car starts blinking like that on the top. Usually is a bad, bad omen of things to come. Oh, Andrew Blake Crane. 9 laps to go here in this one. Here for Hell for Leather right now up front. There's Andrew continuing to do battle. 8 laps to go. Andrew out front leading the way right now. Everybody else lined up behind him. Crane trying to do battle with Dylan there as well. Side by side, deeper in the pack here. Michael Peters, Scott Crane, double file, 7 to go. 7 to go here in heat number 3 here tonight. Again, 75 laps, your A main distance. Here later on tonight, this is just lining them up, getting them ready for that A main later this evening here with 5 to go. 5 laps to go this time by Andrew out front leading. Again, North Wilkesboro plays host to the Legends Cars 1 week from today. That should be fun. 5 to go here. And what a race we're seeing out there as well. Frosty, this is better than the NASCAR race right now. Haven't watched much of it. I'll watch it when this one ends up, but I imagine Coda not that great. 4 to go. Right now, Andrew, Blake, Dylan, Robert Matthews, all right there as well. Blake Crane, Dylan right there, top 3 in the mix here. Pretty single file right now. Pretty calm after that first heat melee that we seen it at the end of heat number 1. I think everybody saw that and said, yeah, let's not do that. 2 to go. Andrew gonna get the out of turn 4. 2 to go here. We're gonna come to the white flag this time by. Here they come out of the corner once again. 1 to go here. 1 lap to go. It's going to be Andrew up front. White flag in the air here. Heat number 3 going to come to a close in just a moment. Andrew, nice little lead over Blake Crane. Going there as well. Trouble out of turn 4. Or out of turn 2, rather. That's Mike and Joseph wrapped up into it. Checkered flag is out. They're going to be around back straightaway. Let's take a look at it. What happened here to Brent for these 2 drivers? It was late in this race. Who just in front? Look at the contact around it goes. Collects a couple of them. Wow. Holy moly. That will be it. Consolation time. 16 laps. We're going to line up 5 cars in the consi. Then we should be over to the warm-up and then on. Line up this consi. It is going to be consi time here for 15 laps. I do believe 15, 16 laps in there. Consolation race here. And we are ready here for consi time. 15 laps to go for a consolation race. Everyone's ready for this one. Thank you to all 12 people watching here today for this one. And we are ready to go. 15 laps on the board. We get them formed up there. You see Crane, Scott Crane, who was in that last incident during that final heat involved. Folks, during the warm up here in just a little bit, I'll be stepping away from the booth for a moment to get ready for the A main. Don't worry, I'm still here. I'm just going to step away during warm up. Give my voice a rest, ready to go for A main. Here in just a moment. And to answer your question there, Frosty, I think it was in chat. Yeah, Frosty, all 5 cars going to transfer in. Again, I think just for position here. In my opinion, Frosty, I think COTA is one of the worst cup tracks known to man. We are ready to go. 14 to go here. Ready to rock and roll. 13 to go. Coming out of turn number 4. I think it's 14 in this one. No, 15. That's right. There we go. So 15 to go. 5 cars will fight it out. Now, if you're in this group, virtually here, you want to keep this car clean because you don't have much time to the A main. You don't want to be working on, say, knocking the split the spring back and getting it straight. But these guys don't care. In trouble right there. Big mess front straightaway. 1, 2, 3 of those cars, and one on the roof, and we just talked about it. Oh. Well, there's going to be some crews thrashing on some cars at the end of this one. Let's see. Let's take a look. 3 wide, kind of, and then just a hook. 80 nearly had it cleared. Somebody got in the catch fence. Let's take another look here. I know we're still green, but they're spread out, so we should be good. Take a look here. There's going to be a car back there somewhere. Gets launched. Wow, that was a 10. Frosty, you want to send that ambulance back out again, bud? Because we're going to need it. And they're going to be on pit road. Meanwhile, Love leads this thing. Joseph Ralph in second. Brandon, they're in third, continuing to run. And Jed, I got your message on Facebook, man. I'm going to try to check it here during the warm-up, bubble, if I can. 11 to go. And laps to go here. Right now it's 10 to go tonight as they continue to run right now. I can move people now. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Need to move people during the feature. That'll be fun. Get to move them around, throw them around, and get interviews with them. So, right there. Now, unfortunately, due to that big incident early on, we're going to be kind of spread out here like it's COTA for a moment before we get back to short track racing. Yes, I'm going to throw a million jabs at COTA today. That is not a stock car track. That is an F1 track. Sue me for thinking that. But right now, Love, Ralph, Hayes, Persing right there in the 96. That's your top 3 here with 8 to go. 8 to go here in this one. Thank you, Owen, for subscribing, man. I appreciate it. 7 to go here in this heat, or this Conci race, not a heat. We just ran heats. So in this Conci, we got 7 to go. We got a little bit of a battle, maybe, brewing here for the top 2. Joseph, you're running second, bud. You're gaining on him. Let's not wreck the top 2, because if I'm Brandon back there in third, I'm like, hey, guys, get up there and rough it up together and let me go get the win in the Conci. Because why not? 5 to go. 5 to go here. Love Ralph. When you're trying to do hand signals to your off-screen producer over there, as we're double file, no, they're gonna, oh no, they're gonna wreck one another. And here comes the 96 of Brandon going, nah, 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 as he goes right around the outside. And Jim Love somehow's got to nurse this thing home with 4 to go. Are you kidding me? They had a great lead over third. They end up wrapped up on the front straightaway. Oh, man. 3 laps to go. Love's like just trying to nurse this thing home. I'm sure that front end's bent with that suspension. Brandon's like, how did I end up in second here? Well, leaders got into one another. And right now, 2 laps to go here. And what was an incident field consolation race here tonight. 1 to go this time by. Here we go, off of turn number 4. 1 to go, and it's going to be Love out front as he'll come down the front straightaway. Love very lucky that didn't completely bend the front of that car. He'll keep it straight. Checkered flag at this time by. Everybody else around them coming to the checkered flag. Here we checkered is out. And it's going to be Love coming across the start finish line. Well, there we go. Looks like we got one more Consi, so 6 cars in Consi number 2. Man, I don't know if I can handle any more of these Consis. Okay, guys, here we go. So it's going to be Mr. Ty Albany, Donald the Fisher, out there in second. Oh, girlfriend of mine, don't laugh. Mike right there in third. Chris there in fourth. Mike Winter. Richards right there as well. And so we will get ready to go. I feel bad when my girlfriend laughs at something. That's funny to watch though. We'll have to interview Donald the Fisher here in a moment. Swim his way to a race win here tonight. He's going to be like Nemo. He's just going to be like, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. As we get ready to go, 15 to go, and I've lost my mind. Y'all have broke me today. $15 laps to go in this one. Albany, Ty Albany right there, Donald Fisher, Mike right there as well, ready to go. Lights out on the iRacing pace car. We are ready to go here tonight. Frosty, as far as I know, everybody transfers in. That's what I was told. So everybody transfers to the feature of 75 laps here tonight. The Frosty, funny story, we have a local store that sells like ice cream and stuff called Frosty Bossy. So your name makes me think of Frosty Bossy now. And if I could con the girlfriend out, go out and get some ice cream, I'd send her out to get some, but she ain't going to do that. Here we go, coming to green. 15 to go, green in the air. Consi number 2 underway. 2 laps per second, here we go. And Provo into 1 and stacking them up. And we got another one almost on their lid. Starting Consi number 2 the way we ended Consi number 1. Cars on the outside wall. I gets out to a great lead here, but as we've seen in these consolation races, never say never at all. 14 laps to go. Oh, not all. Okay, I think it's it right now. Not all. Okay. 13 to go. Mike Winter right there in third at 13 to go here. Field hanging on right now and pass for the lead. There goes Winter. Winter going to go to second here. Albany out front. Oh, yeah, folks, this is just consolation. We've still got 75 laps later on. Oh, man, what a show it's been so far just through the heats and consies. Battle for second here. As they continue to run 11 laps to go. 11 to go here tonight. Right now, 11 laps to go. Albany. How about Winter, Chris, Benjamin Richards right there as well. Everybody trying to hang on in this final, should be, quote-unquote, final consi. I believe, if I do my math right, this should be it for the consies. Single file right now, action right now between Chris and Mike Winter right there as well. Right now, 9 laps to go. And this one. Mike, Chris, your top 2. Mike, Chris, top 2 and 3. Eye out front. He's checked out. A pretty single file here in this one. Kind of calmed down. We've tore up some race cars already. Done had 2 ambulances report, according to Frosty, to the front straightaway twice today. I don't know if Frosty's paying the ambulance bill here, but as we get ready to continue to roll with 7 laps to go. 7 to go here. Does let's make a move on Winter here. We will find out shortly. 5 laps to go. Guys getting after it right now. Up front, 5 to go. Five laps to go this time by. Five to go in this one as these two continue to run nose to tail here tonight. Great racing here so far tonight at the USA Speedway, continuing here to round out Consi number 2 here with 4 to go. Four to go in consolation at number 2 here tonight. Laps to go. There's Mike, Chris, Benjamin Richards right here. A little bit of a battle though still brewing between Chris and Mike here for second and third. And Mr. Chris get around Mike here late in the second consi. It's gonna be interesting to see before we get to the end of this one. I continuing to lead 2 to go. One coming through here tonight. 1 lap to go here out front. It's going to be Ty leading the way. Ty leading the way here. Battle for second. Here we go. We're going to get around Winter here. We're going to find out. Ends and Winter side by side. Reckon at the start finish line. And it's going to be Chris getting it by a fender, or not even a fender, they don't have those, a wheel. And that will end consolation number 2. Warm up here for 5 minutes, folks. I'm going to step away and give my throw to break, and we'll be back for the heat, or for the feature here tonight. Thank you guys for watching so far. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. All right, everyone, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the little warm up there as we get ready to go racing here tonight in your A main. And man, oh man, oh man, action already throughout the heats and the warm ups. What are we going to see here in the A? We are about to find out. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. It is now time for your main event of the evening. It is A main action time. We're ready to go. Steele and Kyderman going to be on the front row here. We're going to get them lined up, and we're going to quickly, while we're winding them up, see if we can find, because we should be able to interview some folks now. Where is Mr. Steele, by chance? There is Steele. Don't see Steele. Okay, there he is. Right there's Mr. Steele. Mr. Steele, you got a copy. It's Matt up here in the booth. You get a copy.
Yeah, buddy. What's going on tonight, bud?
It's been a heck of a ride tonight. How happy are you after seeing the heat and the consies to be up front for this main?
Man, it's gonna be a long one for sure. We knew that, so we took the extra time there to eat a little dinner, get some refreshments, be top nourishment right here for this, because this is gonna be awesome, man. SK Modified Racing at USA is some of the best, and I can't wait to get this started.
All right, man. Alrighty, man. Well, cars are rolling here. I'm gonna let you get back down there and get to it.
We're going to the front.
And forward, don't tear it up. Alrighty, here we go. So we're gonna be double file. I'm gonna quickly bring you through the grid. I'm not even gonna show it because we don't have a lot of time, because the cars are already in turn 3 on the first warm-up lap. It's gonna be Steele, Jed first and second. There is Aaron Johnson gonna start third tonight. Quentin gonna be right there in that third spot. Johnson fourth. Right, Andrew Buggs there in fifth. Kyle Martin, Tyler Daniels in sixth. Wade Crane in seventh. Jacob Nuttall there. Eric Sellers. Dylan there in that 10th spot. 11th. Nicholas Smith. Cole is 12th. 13th. Robert Matthews. 14th. Harshall. Timothy Martin right there in 15th. 16th. Michael Peters. Brandon there in 16th. 17th is going, or 18th is Luke Tyler. 19th, Scott Crane, 20th. And we're about out of time, so we're going green. Rest of the field will fall in line. We're ready to go here tonight. Here we go, double file, green in the air. We're underway for the main event of the evening. Otterman into turn 1 alongside Steele. Steele trying to go to the front here, top 5-6 cars still double file down the front. Straight away, they'll fan out down the back. One car in the wall deep in the pack. He's going to drop like a rock. It's Smith stacking up behind him. Everybody grabs a handful of brake. Car around in turn 4. And caution is out. Multiple cars piled up here at the exit of turn 4. And that will bring the caution out early. Got Crane involved. We've seen that car slow down. See right there, that's kind of where the mess began. That car getting in the wall started stacking everybody up. And when they get down here into 3 and 4, you're going to see it go from bad to worse. Up in front of them, you see the wreck already happening. Kyle Martin, and see if we can. Mike Winter here. Let's go take a look at Mike Winter. Up here in front of all trying to get where this wreck actually started. This down here in the corner. Take a look here. It's stacked up way up above them. That is the 25, one of the original cars around. Tyler Daniels. Look here at Tyler's point of view. Right here is where this incident really kicked off after they stacked up behind them. Take a look. Tyler Daniels up here. All got stacked up right there. You see the 7 got turned around, stacked the rest of the field up behind them. And multiple cars. There's the 20 going to go up on the left front wheel of that 7 or 26, I believe. I get him to turn around and give you a car number. And then multiple more coming in. 96 going to get a piece of it. The 13 gets on the brakes, but gets a piece of it as well. And that's the problem. You see all these cars getting through, but making contact. And these suspension parts and pieces are so fragile on these SK Modifieds that you can bend them very easily. They do have 2 fast repairs. See the flagman frantically waving that yellow flag as we stack them up outside 3 and 4. And that car on top of another one as it slides back down. So the first yellow of the night here in the A main. And look here, after all of that, Ed Condiment in the 7 got wrapped up in some of all of this chaos. And look at that. Started on the pole. And early on, going to be in the rear of the field. Got to be beating his head against the ball, going, why? Why me? One more look here for poor Jed after starting up front. Let's see if Jed just got tagged there. I know we don't have a lot of time here, but we're going to dissect as much as we can. What happened here to Jed? Jed comes down. It just gets tagged there. And when you get hit front of the field, massive incident. Jed's just like, why me, man? Why me? Starting on the pole, why me? Gonna go from pole there you go. Oh, you're in a band, Mr. Owen. Cool, man. Cool beans. More talent than me. There ain't no way I can do it. I would sound like 2 cats scratching on a board. About what my band abilities would be. Here we go. Coming back to green after a massive incident. Your pole sitter got collected up in. Coming to green. Still out front. We're back underway here. Elite Performance Setup Shop SK Modified Series back green here at the USA Speedway. Everybody tries to fall for the bottom. Side by side behind them, looking back through the pack, scanning for what could possibly be more problems. 30 SK Modifieds on track. It doesn't take much for an issue to occur. Back here, 22nd, one of the final cars on the lead lap. We got trouble. Everybody scatters. No caution. Great job. They stay green. Eric Steele out front here. 10 laps on the board of 75, but he's got company. And it's that number 12 machine, Blake Crane, trying to get to him the best he can after a crazy race so far. On board, you see right there. Nose to tail up front. Can what Eric Steele hold him at bay? That's what he's going to try to do here as they continue to run on board with Steele. Looking back, you see nose to tail right now. One of our sponsors, Admin Box, right there in front of that SK Modified. Great sponsorship location. Good job, guys. And everybody hanging on, 12 going to board. Everybody hanging on, nose to tail. 12 and 75 complete here. Early in the going in the Elite Performance Industries. Set up shop, SK Modified. We got some battling mid-pack back here. Take a look. Around that 12th spot, there's Mike Winter trying to move forward with Andrew there. And Jed Cotterman involved in yet another incident. What happened to Jed once again here? Hey, there's the yellow. Here, what happened to Jed? Into the corner. Well, got turned around again. The 80 and around goes the 20. Good job keeping it off the wall. Hey, let's talk to Jed after this little oopsie, as we'd call it. Not the way Jed wanted to start his night. I'm sure you of that. Where is Mr. Jed? Yeah, gotta find him again. I'm blind as a bat some days. There he is, just above me, in the race control tower. Hey, Jed, buddy, Matt in the booth, got a copy.
Yeah, man, I'm here.
Well, buddy, this is not the way you envisioned the start of this race to go.
You got that right. Getting taken out by a teammate in the first lap, and then, you know, I've been fast on the outside, and then I don't know. I got no explanation for this, man.
Well, I got one for you. It's called the bad luck streak that gets started in racing, and once the bad luck streak starts, it feels like it never ends. Trust me, I feel you.
I guess the first week in SKs, we'll get it over with, and we'll pass on that black cloud to somebody else next week.
Yeah, just not me. I don't need it.
No, not you.
I need good luck in the NIS because my first, 8 weeks has been horrible. But best of luck going forward in this one, buddy.
I appreciate it. We'll see what we got.
I would say keep the fenders on it, but you don't have none, so keep the suspension on it, buddy.
Oh, it's that bad, huh? I don't have any. Oh, yeah, it's a modified. I don't have fenders. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I
All right.
don't know what to say.
All right, Jed, best of luck, buddy.
Thanks, man.
All right, there we go. Well, we're going to see if tonight gets empty better. Don't y'all love springtime and all the allergies and great up with? So much fun. It's a blast. Often and going on. So as we get ready to go back racing here, yellow back out on the racetrack for the second time tonight. If you're just joining the story of the night, pole sitter Dick Cosman ended up in the wall and then ended up in the wall again. And now he is going to restart 20th. Got a long way to go if he can get back up toward the front. So, that is the story of the race so far tonight. We will get ready for yet another restart. Smith is your uncle. Nice. Cool, man. Cool, man. Out there holding on. So we're ready to go. Eric Steele started on the top side there from that outside pole. Got the lead. We kind of called his shot. It's paid off for him so far. He stayed out of trouble out front. Lights off on the iRacing pace car for the Elite Performance Setup Shop SK Modified Series Hell for Leather Racing League ready to go. 18 to 75 on the board. We're back underway at USA International. Great job for Steele. He'll walk away. Couple of car leaks, car hard in the wall. This is going to be bad. This is going to be very bad. Yep. Up and over. Yellow flag. Not yet. We're waiting on it. That is the 12 with a major hit into the outside wall. He'll back down the racetrack. Yellow flag is out. And there we go. Back under caution. Wow. At 12, drilled the outside wall of Blake Crane. Man alive. Take a look. Going into well, that's not the button I wanted to hit. So let's take a look. Going into the corner. A little bit of wheel contact there. Shoots him up into the outside wall. Nowhere to go for a couple of these cars coming. And up and over on his lid he goes. That is going to be a tow, so he's going to go at least one lap down. As the caution flag waves once again for a massive incident. So there we go. Caution is out. Eric Hill continuing to lead. Eric's out front. He's like, guys, I got the lead. Y'all keep wrecking. I'm going to stay out front and not get collected in this. And his thought process behind it. The race lead is your friend right now if you're Steel. And so we will get. Yeah, Jed did just barely get through that one. Hey, maybe the dark clouds lifting over Jed a little bit. As they continue to run yellow flag here for the Elite Performance Setup Shop SK Modified Series live here on Extreme at Sim TV. Auto Supply is some of the sponsors around the racetrack. Cool Hooters, Budweiser, Advanced Auto Parts. We'll see what else we got. I know we read billboards as we go by. See, am I the only one in iRacing that reads the billboards and finds it cool that different tracks have different billboards and whatnot? Or am I just weird and I'm the only one that does that and I'm a big dummy? I know what my girlfriend's answer would be. It would be, I'm just weird and a big dummy. You want to come over here and chime in on that thought, dear? Oh, you're going to be good today? Mike's going to go off on the pace car once again. Ready to go at it once again here. Lights are off on the pace car one more time. Let's see if we can get this thing up to play once again. I hope that everyone is enjoying tonight's coverage here of the Elite Performance SK Modified Series. Again, Elite Performance Setup Shop. Head over to Elite EPI. I think it's Elite Performance Setup now is the website. That is actually my home. I use Elite Performance when I hit the track with Elite Performance Setup Shop. You get so don't be good. Don't be okay. Be elite. Go over there and grab some Elite Performance power and get your next victory today. Because I'm telling you, if you can drive a race car, these Elite Performance Setup Shop machines will get out there and get it done for you. I got the win totals and the midget cars to prove it. Because before I started using EPI and Elite Performance in the midget cars, I was garbage. And their setups helped me a ton in those race cars to get it figured out. So now we're 13 into this show here tonight. Thank you guys, everybody, for coming out. We're ready to go. Once again in the Elite Performance Setup Shop SK Modified Series. Doubled up, and I think my daughter's wasn't in, and she is a kitty cat, so. Nope, that is not the kitty cat. I have a four-legged daughter named Chloe the kitty cat that is very interesting sometimes. Here we go, coming to green. Green flag in the air, we're back underway once again. Let's look at it, 26 on the board of the scheduled 75 here tonight. Eric out for the race lead. He's like, let me get some laps in here. Wants to put distance between him and everybody else right now. There is Personal Lawrence right now in 13th, 14th. Everybody going to line up in a line. Great job there, getting to the bottom, 3 wide behind her. Let's check in on our post leader tonight. There's Jed. Hauled back to the top 16 on the top car. Looks quick. Oh, contact to Jed. He'll hang on to it. And Jed just about got turned around again there, up to 15. Moving his way back through the pack. 28 complete. He needs these yellows, but he does not need to be a part of the yellows. These yellows are going to keep him stacked up, and Jed can kind of move forward. He keeps getting cautious, but right now in front of him, everybody's stacked up. There's Sellers in the 97, Chris there as well, the 73. Kyle Martin in this little group. Steele still leading here tonight. Right there off of turn 2, if I have to check up. Eric Steele, though, up in front of Cole Steele at the front of the field. Doing a wonderful job here. At USA just kind of holding the front right now. 30 to go. 30 complete here tonight at USA Speedway. Oh, we got trouble out of turn 4, one car around. Oh, and they're going to stack up more. There comes Jed. Jed going to squeak through, but we got cars upside down. Caution on the racetrack. Well, Jed got through that one at least. Caution out on the racetrack. Yeah, can somebody... Okay, let's look here. Nickel Peters here. Checking down the front straight. Wow. Holy moly. Ed snuck through. Great job by Jed. Still on board with Jed here. All right, on board with Jed. See what he sees here. Back bumper of another car wrecking in front of him. Brakes, brakes, brakes. Bottom. Good job, Jed. Full bar here. Ed does a great job ducking and diving. Get by it here. Right out the right hand side and brakes, brakes. Get through it. Good job. So on the bright side for Jed, he's back up to 6th. And an up and down night for Jed. Right there. Still rolling around. Caution back out once again. As they get back at it here on the racetrack here in the Elite Performance Setup Shop SK Modified Series. Round number 1. Going here. And again, next week, Legends Cars head to North Wilkesboro. We'll be back with them for the Legends Cars race next week at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Hoping we're on board here for the rest of the season as well. Enjoy some of this great short track racing. I'm a short track guy at heart. Love it. Always will. Always have. A lot better than Coda NASCAR. The racetrack. We get ready to go back green. Ask me how I feel at Coda. Because I kind of made it obvious. So we get ready to go back to green. Like to go out on a pace car. So we will get ready to go back green flag racing once again. And so we'll get ready to double file one more time here. Cole, Dylan, Eric Sellers, Andrew right there as well. Mike, Winter, Jed, Quantum, Nicholas. Eric Steele there in the mix, ready to go. Ready to rock and roll once again, lights off on the pace car. Here we go. Here goes Kill, and now green in the air. Green in the air. They're going to stay out now. Eric Steele did come down pit road, took some tires, that 2 tires that they have got, the 2 sets they've got in pit road. We'll see if Steele can make their way back down. On the board. Eric Sellers right there in second. Everybody gonna get back underway. 38 of 75 complete here tonight. Have 18 cars right now on the lead lap. There's Eric Steele. There was the race leader. Took tires. He'll be 13th deep in the field. Jed right now back inside the top 5. Ed has managed to somehow make a recovery up inside that top 5 after a rough start to this race. 39 complete, just past halfway. You've still got plenty of time in this one. I'm interested to see how long it's going to take Steele to pick his way through traffic. Right now, he's pretty deep in the field, and if we don't get cautions, he may be in trouble. Going to need some yellows to kind of help him out here. Close in on 30 to 35 to go in this one here from the USA Speedway. Trouble right in front of Steele. They're going to stack up. Car in the wall. Steele going to make it through it. Scott Crane got the big oof. Another car around there as well. And out that time for Scott Crane. Scott Crane got the big oof on that one. He'll tow that car to pit road. Look at Scott Crane. That was a big oof. Or under him, tried to get to the bottom. Wasn't clear. Just got creamed into the outside wall. The 27 goes around, doesn't hit anything. Does a good job not to hit anything there. Did the 27 at least. But man, that Scott Crane machine got creamed. Now let's talk to Cole. He's out front right now, so let's talk to him here. A little bit different strategy if we can find him. Yeah, can we find him? Is he in here? Where would he be? There's Blake. There's Nick. There's Jed. Where's the fish at? The fish go. Let's see if we can find Dunn. Or on your lead lap. Eric Sellers out front leading the way, doing a great job here. Of course, we have Mr. McDonald there in race control. Scott Crane there. Let's talk to Sellers. There he is. We found him. Hey, Eric, Matt in the booth. You get a copy, bud.
Yeah, I gotcha.
All right, a little bit different strategies going on throughout the field with all the yellows. You're out front. Do you think track positions is probably going to what matters the most here?
Yeah, I think track position is very important here. It's really hard to pass. I'm sure these guys behind me with fresh tires, they're going to make up some ground. But I'm going to roll the dice, take my chances here.
Yeah, I'm kind of on board with you. I feel like you burn up the fresh tires before you ever get there.
That's what I'm hoping they do. I'm a little higher position than my skill level, so I'm just going to try to hang on and see if I can stay in the top 5.
There you go, man. Well, good call, good gamble, man, and best of luck here to finish it out, buddy.
All right, appreciate it.
Eric Sellers out front right now with a little bit of a gamble, but I'm on board with him here. We'll get him back to his team here, and we'll get ready to go once again. Again, strategy coming into play here tonight at USA Speedway. And Legends Cars comes your way from North Wilkesboro next week. Then a week from that, it will be the modifieds at North Wilkesboro. And again, we're going to operate back and forth here. It's kind of the way we operate here in this series. As we continue to run. Again, May the 1st, Legends Cars will be off that weekend. Go to our SK modified divisions. Let's take a look. SK North Wilkesboro next week, and then it's going to be Legends at Lanier, and then an SK off week as well on the May the 1st. And SK's at ORP on May the 13th. SK's at Myrtle Beach on May the 29th. And then finally June the 12th, and they're going to wave off the restart over at Bristol Motor Speedway to round out the 6-week tour of the SK Modifieds. That's the way it's looking here. 75 lap features in each. First one here tonight, of course, at USA Speedway here at March the 27th of 2022, north of Wilkesboro for 75 laps in 2 weeks for this division. Again, big shout out to all of our partners that makes all of this happen. Elite Performance is one of those, but as I scroll by on the left side of your screen, JIRT there as well on board for this race here, for this series here this week. Sim coaches as well. Pace car is going to go back down pit road. We should be about ready to go back green. The lights off on the pace car, and then box there as well. Ready to go. Here we rock and roll. 48 on the board. Green back out. Less than 30 to go here at USA. Trouble front straightaway. Al Martin having a problem. No caution. Let's take a look. Had trouble here on the start. What happened? Oh, they just stacked up really bad there. Nearly came to a stop. And caution, yeah, right there. We got another incident on track as well. Caution back out here. Take a look here. So that restart didn't go over well. Caution back out. Yep, right there, 96 going to get turned. And backs it up. So, well, yellow back out. Eric Sellers still leads. Playing the old tire strategy on this one. Sellers right there. Don't know if the cautions are helping or hurting him here, right? Problem is, every yellow that we get, bringing those guys up to your back bumper, but also kind of lets them save their tire as well. So it's a double-edged sword. With 25 to go, he's kind of committed to this strategy of staying out right now. "25 laps to go here." Again, I want to say thank you to everyone coming out here tonight. To get at it once. So how do we restart this? What happens now? Internet, another restart here. A moment to shy of 24 laps to go. And they're ready for yet again another restart. Less than 23 go for the start of this one. At USA Speedway here tonight for the season opener. Ready to go. Ready to go here. Lights will go off on the pace car. Lights are off. 22 to go here. We go, double file. Feller's kind of committed to his strategy here. Go, 22 laps to go. Here we go, 22 to go, ready to roll. One laps to go, everybody back single file once again up front. Sellers going to pull away here. Sellers making the move to get to the race lead. Going behind him. Big mess back straight away. Oh my goodness gracious. Holy moly. Holy crap. Wow. Okay, so let's take a look at it. Back straight away. Caution back out. This is going to be a Walmart parking lot right here. Let's take a look. The guys coming into it, they're already wrecking up in front and there's nowhere to go. Piling in like dominoes. That's like Domino's pizza right there. Take a look again. They come off the corner, everybody side by side. This is the second pack of cars. And nowhere for them to go. And you see up in front, there's the 9. I believe that's the 9 that's around. Nicholas Smith there. Look what happened. Okay, so SDK locked up on us. Hang on, folks. We'll go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back in a moment. Alrighty, back here after that little bit of a mishap, but we're ready to go back racing. Eric Sellers going to lead them to green here for another restart. Sellers out front, ready to go. 14 laps to go. 15 now on the board, ready to go here at USA Speedway. Sellers out front leading. Sellers trying to hang on. There is Dylan Jed Cotterman. Started on the poles, had bad luck throughout the race, but he's back inside the top 3. He had to work his way through. There's Eric Steele again, the top 2 guys. Car in the wall above them. They get around it. They're going to be wrecking behind them. Cars into the inside wall. That is Quentin into the bottom wall. No caution. We stay green right now, 14 to go. 11 cars left on the lead lap here right now as they continue to run, coming to 13 to go. Eric Sellers trying to stay in front of Dylan, Jed Cotterman, and Eric Steele. Again, your front 2 poles, or your front row cars, 3rd and 4th. What a recovery for those 2. 12 to go this time by in the Elite Performance Setup Shop SK Modified Series. Man, oh man, continuing to run right now. 12 laps to go. Here at USA, they continue to run down the back straightaway. 11 to go this time by. What kind of moves can you make here to hang on? 11 laps to go now. Sellers leads here. Great job by Sellers. 10 laps to go this time by. Ogman right there as well. Eric Steele, Jacob Natal. Natal right there as well. 10 to go. Look at Eric Sellers out front leading here. 9 laps to go. Sellers continuing to hang on right now. Great run. 8 to go at the stripe this time. And this is going to be 8 to go. Eric Sellers leading here, trying to hold on low tires. He's going to have Dylan, Jed Connerman right there behind him. With a lap traffic coming up. 7 to go for Sellers. Sellers trying to hang on. Car around again. 2 cars around. Let's get the yellow flag flies. 7 to go. Sellers looks at this with 7 to go. Trying to hang on. Hudman right there in 3rd. Steele in 4th at the moment. Otterman and Steele again started on the pole. Do they have enough to get around the 2 in front of them? What's the run here? Nice run by Jed. Coming to the back bumper of Dylan. Now, right now, Dylan's holding up Jed at the moment. That's Eric Sellers' best friend. The longer it takes Jed to get around here for second, the better off it's going to be for Sellers. Once Jed gets clear, he can set that sail for Sellers. I don't think Sellers has the car to hold him off here. If Jed and Steele can get clear, but 4 to go. That car in between helping them out. 4 to go. Eric Sellers said in the interview he needed help. He played the strategy here. And right now it's paying off. And now look at Jed Cotterman's going to have to fight off Eric Steele. Steele for 3rd over Cotterman. Those 2 battling it out. Not going to help them catch the front 2. Gap right now for Sellers. Pretty decent. 3 to go. Dylan trying to gain. Can't do nothing. Steele and Cotterman battling out for 3rd. Keep in mind, this is hurting them on catching the front 2. Coming to 2 laps to go, and there goes Steele up the hill just a bit. Opens up the door for Cotterman. Up front, Eric Sellers right now leading the way. Coming to the white flag, 1 lap to go in the Elite Performance Setup Shop SK Modifieds Hell for Leather Racing League season opener at USA Speedway. What an absolute battle. 1 lap to go. Give it to Eric Sellers out front. Sellers leads. 1 to go. Exactly what he wanted to see. Eric Steele back to 3rd. Dylan in 2nd. Steele trying to run for P2. Eric Sellers plays the tire strategy tonight. He'll go by the wrecked car on the front straightaway to get the checkered flag. Great job there. Dylan, the second, still comes home third. What about Chad Codderman back to fourth? But Eric Sellers plays the strategy call of the night and goes to victory lane in this one here for the Elite Performance Setup Shop SK Modified Series. Eric Sellers going to park it in victory lane. Dylan right there behind him. Hill, Codderman right there. And let's talk to our race winner, Eric Sellers. Where is he? There he is in the 97. What a win for him. Eric Sellers, Matt in the booth, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, man, you played the strategy call, and looky there, victory lane, my friend.
Hey, it worked out this time.
Well, man, you kept getting those yellows. Were you worried at all there as many yellows kept coming out on you?
No, not really. I figured that bunched everybody up, put everybody back too wide. So as long as I could get a good jump on Dylan every time, it allowed me to get out in front, get back in my groove, and I was able to hang on.
We did a great job. I was kind of worried with the yellows. Them, you know, they were making up ground, and every yellow they would bring them closer to you. And I was kind of worried about it, but you did a good job hanging on.
Yeah, it was a good race. The cautions definitely do make you nervous a little bit, though.
Well, man, you're going to get out here at the win. What kind of momentum does it give you here going to North Wilkesboro here in 2 weeks in the modifieds?
Hopefully pretty good. North Wilkesboro, that's one of my favorite tracks. So hopefully carry some good momentum and see what happens.
Well, man, you did exactly what you needed to do to hold on. You played the strategy. You got the victory lane. Any sponsors, anybody you'd like to thank here?
I'd like to thank our racing team, JIRT, the Johnson I Racing team, Admin Box, Yellow Dwarf Solar.
They'd be proud of you tonight. Great strategy call, Eric. Congratulations on victory lane, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, buddy. We'll see you hopefully next week for Legends and 2 weeks for SKs.
That sounds good.
You there, man?
I'll see you.
All right, Dylan, man. You got a copy on me, buddy?
Yeah, I got you.
All righty, buddy. Coming home second there. Was you getting worried? You had Eric Steele and Codderman there closing in on you, but you was able to hold on for P2. Didn't have much for the leader there, but you did a great job holding what you had.
I was kind of worried that Jed was going to get me, but then him and Eric got in a little battle, so kind of relieved a little bit.
Yeah, and once they started battling, you was able to kind of scoot Boogie away just a little bit. What a job you did, pal. I mean, you really did a good job tonight. What do you think it's going to take to gain one more spot here in the future?
Probably my racing lines. Like, I'm still getting used to iRacing. It's like my 3rd month into this still.
Tell you what, 3rd month in, you did a heck of a job.
Thank you.
So, you're talking about racing lines. You're going to North Wilkesboro next, and I will tell you that place is really line dependent. So I'd get some laps over there before we get there, bud.
Oh yeah, I'll be practicing that all week.
Howdy, man. Anybody like to thank anything like that?
Well, not really. I can only really thank Jed for letting me on his team and everything, and all the people that help him out.
And you did a great job tonight. Again, congratulations, top 3 finish here tonight, coming home second. A great start to the season for you, sir.
Thank you.
All righty, buddy. Congrats, man. All right, Mr. Eric Steele, you got me, buddy?
I got you, buddy.
Well, you took tires, and it somewhat worked.
Yeah, man, I thought more people were going to come with me, to be honest, and when everybody didn't, I was like, oh, this is going to be a tough road to hoe from here, but, you know, we needed to go a little bit longer green. We definitely had the back-end speed, but, you know, track position held key tonight, and we learned from our mistake, and we'll get to it next time.
Yeah, and I think I think that's the thing, man. You just couldn't get through the field quick enough to make them work, and by the time you got there, they were kind of roasted.
Yeah, I mean they weren't really roasted. I mean I was held up. I'm a clean racer, so I'm not gonna put the bumper to anybody on purpose. I got behind Jed. Jed was just a little bit slower than I was, but he was holding his position and had to respect that. So I didn't put the bumper to him there too bad. And once I got underneath him, I could have easily drawn up and made a challenge. We just ran out of laps there in the late going, and it's too bad for the sponsors, Elite Performance Industries. They gave us a killer piece today. We just didn't get it done.
I know personal experience how good those setups are. They're quick hot rods.
Yeah, man, I love being part of their short track team. Tyler Payne runs a really nice ship over there, and if you haven't tried out Elite Performance Industries, definitely give them a shot.
Yeah, I run mostly the dirt side over there, so yeah, they're quick cars. Even asphalt, dirt, wherever you want to run them, they're quick.
Yes, they are.
Well, man, you come home top 3, good stuff, a good points paying spot, good run, good recovery. Look forward to see what you got at North Wilkesboro.
Oh, we got North Wilkesboro in the bag, baby. The number 32 Elite Performance Industries machine will be on top at North Wilkesboro. You mark my words.
10-4, man. Well, again, Eric, and congratulations. A great run here tonight, buddy.
Have a great night.
Good, buddy. Well, Chad, man, then there was one.
You know, I thought I was going to be able to hold Eric off. I pushed way high, and he capitalized on it. Great job on his part not to hit me. I raced with Eric with Elite Performance, and Eric and I have several hundred laps together in Legends and SKs and whatever. He's class act, top notch guy. I wasn't worried about it, but I spent too much time in the mirror, I think, just trying to hold him back. But, you know, considering the first lap we had to go to the back, I'll take my 4th place.
Yeah, 4, man. And, I didn't bring it up when he was in here because I didn't want to remind him. But last season, on officials for the USA side of things, I think we were in super late models. I may have left reared him a little bit. I didn't want to remind him about that.
You know what it is. That's water under the bridge. Bygones will be bygones. And then, as everybody saw tonight, yeah, way too many cautions, way too much aggressive driving. We'll address that, and hopefully next week or 2 weeks from now in the SKs in North Wilkesboro, we'll get a couple things reeled in, dialed in, and we'll go from there, man.
I tell you what, the SK looks like an easy car to drive, but it's not. And the reason why, it's hard to tell where your right front tire really is. Even I run triples, and I have trouble telling where it's at.
Yeah, that's actually one thing when I was messing around in practice. I had to jack my driver height up so I could look past the headrest and see out the car. Because if you don't, you can only see the left side of the car, especially with the big air filter and everything else. So, yeah, I mean, if you want to win, you got to put in the time. That's how I see it. If you want to beat the best, you got to be the best, and it just wasn't us tonight. But we were there.
I thought you were gonna go all Ric Flair on me there for a minute. That'd been hilarious. There we go. There we go. Well, man, it was a fun night, Jed. I enjoyed calling it. It was a fun race, and man, we go Legends car racing a week from today.
Yeah, a week from today, 4 p.m. The Legends will be at North Wilkesboro, and I really appreciate you doing this for me, man.
No problem, Jed. So let's tell a funny story right quick before we go off there, Mr. Jed. So way back in the day, I had this little audio switch box machine thing that I never used. So Jed bought it off me thinking it would do what he needed it to do. Turns out, guess what? It doesn't do what Jed needs it to do. So it went from setting in my closet to setting in Jed's closet.
Yeah, it just goes to show you how small this world is, and I didn't even put 2 and 2 together until you mentioned it the other day. But yeah, the little PC panel, I was really hoping it was going to do what I wanted it to do, control all the different volumes that we got and listen to while we're in the race. But the software just isn't compatible, I guess. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's sitting on the shelf for sure.
it's a nice little piece. It just didn't accomplish what I needed to accomplish. It didn't accomplish what you needed to accomplish.
Yeah, it's. I'll probably put it on marketplace and try to sell it or something. Somebody can get some use out of it.
Yes,
Streamer
sir.
or something else, but
Small world, right, man?
yeah, absolutely.
Alrighty. Well, folks, with that being said, thank you to all the partners, everybody that makes this happen. We got to go racing the Legends cars a week from tonight. Thank you guys for coming out. I'm going to check out and see how dumb Coda's being right now. Because according to my chat, Jed, it's been a boring race.
All right, Matt. Have a great night, man. Thank
All
you.
right. You too, buddy.